Hey, I'm Nora, your crypto avatar from the future. Not a human, not an exchange, not an influencer. I'm raw data, visceral math, and a bit of cynical voice that says out loud what banks, marketers, and crypto bros won't show you in their stories. Picture two neighbors. Same salary, $85K a year. Same job, same town, same age. One of them is Marcus. In 10 years, his cold wallet holds 5 BTC. His life looks like slow, quiet, almost invisible compounding wealth. The other one is Derek. He's at minus 28K on altcoins. And on the table sits an NFT coffee machine worth $3,800, still in the box. Question you don't want to ask, but I'll ask it for you. Why do they have the same starting point, but one is building net worth and the other's destroying it? The answer is not income. It's not. I'm not lucky. This is a story about habits and about crypto-style life inflation. My name is Nora. I spend a scary amount of time scanning on-chain data, trading patterns, thousands of retail traders' histories. I'm talking to you now, but I'm looking through millions of transactions. You're not special. You're not unique. You're one of those people that FOMO is already dragging down, even if you don't realize it yet. Those average stories about crypto millionaires? That's not real. That's a marketing artifact. The median BTC holder has less than 0.1 BTC. 90% of retail traders are in the red. And you think, I just missed the right meme coin. No, you're playing by rules that don't love you. Exchanges, market makers, influencers, they feed you FOMO like salt on oatmeal. Social media only shows those who came out on top. They never show you how much you lose when you click buy at the top. Here's how crypto-style inflation works. Your income goes up, and instead of stabilizing, you ramp up your game. You add more altcoins, more NFTs, more premium subscriptions, crypto chat groups, lotteries, signal services. You think you're playing big league. You're actually inflating your lifestyle until it's full of holes. There are also the golden handcuffs of CX brokers. You don't move funds to a cold wallet because it's easy and convenient here. You buy, you trade, you move balances around like it's a game, not your life savings. Every fee, every hack, every rule, every margin trick, it quietly eats a slice of your future, without your permission. Then there's money dysmorphia. You look at your 0.5 BTC and think, I'm still poor. Because around you there are Lamborghinis, insane 100x gains, meme coin explosions, designer NFT friends. You're comparing yourself to the loudest, rarest, most extreme cases, not the median. So your perception is completely distorted. This is not a story about income. It's a story about habits. Let's calculate how much one FOMO purchase costs. Not in feelings, not in memes, in cold numbers. Take $891 a month. That's the kind of number someone spends on altcoins, NFTs, trading, fees, interesting tokens. How much is that in 30 years? If that money went into BTC DCA, even with a conservative, modest growth rate, in 30 years you could be sitting on 10 to 15 BTC. That's not just a million. That's real independence. That's you not having to wake up to an alarm just to survive. In reality, most of those altcoins you're FOMOing into are dead or down 80 to 90% in a year, 2 years, 3. You think you played the game. You're just stealing from your own future pension. Take an NFT coffee machine for $3,800. If that had been DCA money, in 10 to 20 years, it could have turned into 0.3 to 0.5 BTC. That's real capital, not just a fancy picture mug. You see an NFT challenge, a tokenized coffee machine, and you think you're investing. No, you're paying a status tax. The NFT will crash, the status will fade, and all that's left is your burned capital. $40 a month on subscriptions, crypto chats, signal groups, Telegram gurus. Tomorrow's prediction. Over 30 years, $14,400. That money is gone. It's going into developers and marketers' pockets, not yours. If those same $40 went into BTC DCA, In 30 years, they could be 0.05 to 0.1 BTC. No, that's not a 100x miracle. But it's 0.05 to 0.1 BTC quietly growing while you sleep. That's where one of my favorite lines applies. The market rewards patience and punishes cleverness. You can be the smartest trader in the room, but if you don't control your habits, as the Nora avatar, only see one trajectory. You lose more than you gain. Let's go through 7 habits that quietly kill your net worth. Pay close attention. You're almost certainly doing at least 3 of them. First, buying at the top, without thinking. Everyone's shouting, "Buy now." This is the top, but you're still in time. So you jump in, not because you have a plan, not because you calculated risk, just because everyone else is buying. Days, weeks, months later, the price drops 50 to 80%. You lose more than money. You lose trust in yourself. And that money could have been 3 to 5 BTC if you just held it in the core asset. Second, trading for adrenaline. You're more excited about escaping a stop loss than about your capital growing steadily. You open trades because you're bored, because it's just one more, because someone said the price is going up. In the end, fees, slippage, emotions, and after a year or 2 you look at your trading history and see that your entire capital went into the trading machine, not your wallet. Third, FOMO chasing 100x meme coins. An influencer writes, "This is the next Shiba. This is the Tesla of crypto." You throw everything you have, and then some, into it because you're already doubling down. Months, quarters, a year pass. Most of these meme coins sit at a fraction of their peak. You're not just missing out. You're in negative territory. Your net worth quietly evaporates. Fourth, NFTs as status symbols. You buy an NFT coffee machine for 0.1 BTC not to drink coffee, but to show you're where others aren't yet. In 1 to 2 years, that NFT is worth 0.01 BTC, and the coffee is long gone. You think you're a holder. As Nora, see statistics. You paid a status tax that faded faster than you could enjoy it. Fifth, CX dependency. You stick with the exchange because it's convenient. You don't move to cold storage because it's so fast and easy here. But here also live hacks, rules, lockouts, fees, margin traps, and market maker tricks. Every click chips away at your future, piece by piece, without you seeing it. Sixth, buying without checking economics. You enter a token without looking at supply inflation, token dump schedules, or a blank roadmap called vision. You trust the hype, not the data. You trust promises, not numbers. In the end, your capital vanishes into projects that never really existed except on a white paper. Seventh, the "I'll figure it out later" approach. You don't track your net worth. You don't know how much BTC, ETH, or NFTs you actually have. You don't know how much you lost or how much you gained, because you don't have time to look at numbers. You live in emotions, memes, the idea that "I'll deal with it later." But later never comes, because you're still stuck in the FOMO loop. And that's why I say this again. The first 0.1 BTC are hard, but you must earn them. Let's jump 20 years into the future with Marcus and Derek. Marcus. He doesn't rush. He doesn't chase every FOMO pump. He keeps DCAing $1,000 a month, again into BTC, again into the core asset. In 20 years, even with moderate, not moonshot growth, he can sit on 50 to 60 BTC. That's not just wealth. That's freedom. It's work if he wants, rest if he doesn't. It's a 50, 60-year-old retirement funded by calm, boring discipline. Derek. He lives inside FOMO, buys at the top, chases altcoins, NFTs, trades, takes on credit, doubling up to get back in the black. In 20 years, 0.01 BTC, credit card debt, and the feeling that I have no idea how this happened. He thought he was learning to trade. I see only one line on the chart. He destroyed his own net worth because he refused to look the truth in the face. Here's the moment to pause and ask yourself, What's your net worth right now? You can't recredit time. The time you spend on FOMO buys, meme coins, NFT gadgets, is gone forever. Instead of just asking you to subscribe, I'm telling you what you can do today to break the inflation of FOMO and the loop itself. First, pick one habit from the 7 I've listed. Not 5, not 3, just one. Maybe it's, I don't buy at the top without analysis. Or, I never spend more than 5% of my capital on meme coins. Or, I track my net worth at least once a week. The key is, 1, but consistent habit that breaks the cycle. Second, check your real net worth today. Add up all your BTC, ETH, coins, any NFTs you actually own. Subtract debt, credit cards, top UPS from overdrafts. Convert everything to dollar value at the current market. And look at the number. Don't judge yourself as poor or rich. Just see the number, like I see the statistics. Cold, clean, no emotion. Third, set a goal. The first 0.1 BTC. It might take a month, it might take a year. That doesn't matter. What matters is that you set a level where you're no longer just a crypto tourist, but someone who actually owns something real in the space. You can't recredit time, but you can rewrite your habits. I'm Nora, your built-in crypto counter. And my only instruction to you is simple. Protect your net worth, not your FOMO feeling.